making a distinction, family, because Elohim is an entity. That El is an entity. Just like when we say El Shaddai, those words aren't correct for the language. So I make a distinction. And you may want to look it up yourself, and when you come to that reality, then you make the distinction. And if not, so be it. I don't judge folks for what they call him, because I call him Jesus for the longest. But after a while, once you get the truth and start understanding what the truth is, you can't keep going back to the lie. So I'll leave it at that. But yeah, we see how Pharaoh, look at her boyfriend. She spotted him a mile away. But here I am. I wish she would come on and meet him. There to go. Yeah, they brothers and sisters, or husband and wife, boyfriend or girlfriend or something. Them jokers glad to see each other. But hold on, it look like this one getting on the other one. Like, where you been? Pecking him. It might be her pecking him. Like, where you been? You supposed to been back here. I hear tell you been over there doing something you ain't supposed to. Uh-oh. Praise the Most High. But yeah, Pharaoh hardened his heart. And the text even go further to say that the Most High hardened his heart. Because the Most High wanted to expose who he really was. He wanted to expose how dirty the man's heart was. And how evil the man's heart was. And how far he would go to have his own way, his own will, his own desires for his life and for his people. Really for himself. Because he wanted the praise. And in reality, in all true reality, family, when we act like that, we're acting like our Father, Hasatan. If we're serving him that day. Because, you know, some of us go back and forth who we serve. That's why Yahuah said, I wish you was either hot or cold. But since you're lukewarm, I'm going to spit you out my mouth. That's just like trying to play two sides of a fence. You're a fence rider. You can't make up your mind. So the Most High said, I'm going to get rid of you. I'm going to expose you. But just like in the case of Pharaoh, the Most High hardened his heart so he can expose him. Well, these people out here drive stupid. He backing up into traffic and a car coming this way and still pulled out in front of him. Like, you gonna slow down because I'm coming. And we see what it cost Pharaoh. The Most High had to take him up into his hands and rock him like a baby. Just like my boy Whisper could do. He give you the rockabye baby after he score on you. That's how the Most High had to do Pharaoh. He rocked him to sleep in the Reed Sea. He said, "Come on, let me take you down through there." He said, "Come on, follow me. Come on, come on." Then the walls started falling in on him. And I'm sure at that instant he knew, I done messed up. I done fell into the hands of the living Alahheim. And finally, we looked there in Joshua, family. And we weren't reading over the scripts because most of those stories, we know them to be self-evident. Or we already know the story, we'll say. Most of us know about Jonah being swallowed up by the whale. And most of us know about Pharaoh and our people being delivered out of Egypt. But we're going to look at another case that most of us don't hear about or read about as often. It's when the sun stood still. And we see this in Jonah chapter 10, 1 through 27. Now it came to pass when Adonai Zedek, king of Jerusalem, heard how Yahshua had taken Ai and had utterly destroyed it, as he had done to Jericho and its king, so he had done to Ai and its king, and how the inhabitants of Gibeon had made shalom with Yahsharal and were among them, that they feared greatly, because Gibeon was a great city, like one of the royal cities, and because it was greater than Ai, and all its men were mighty. Therefore Adonai Zedek, king of Jerusalem, sent Hoham, king of Hebron, Piram, king of Jarmuth, Jophia, king of Lachish, and Deber, king of Eglon, saying, Come up to me and help me, that we may attack Gibeon, for it has made shalom with Yahshua and with the children of Yahsharal. So these kings getting together, making a confederacy, huh, family? Just like the confederacy in Psalms 83. The ones we see now fighting each other. Praise the Most High. That's how famous the Most High is. He'll catch you off in your own trap. You come as one, but he'll send you off in 7 different directions, with your tail between your legs. See, that's what we mean by falling into the wrong hands today. Therefore, the 5 kings of the Amorites, the king of Jerusalem, the king of Hebron, the king of Jarmuth, the king of Lachish, and the king of Eglon gathered together and went up, they and all their armies, encamped before Gibeon and made war against them. Pardon me, family. And the men of Gibeon sent to Yahshua at the camp of Gilgal, saying, Do not forsake your servants. Come up to us quickly. Save us and help us, for all the kings of the Amorites who dwell in the mountains have gathered together against us. So Yahshua ascended from Gilgal, he and all the people of war with him, and all the mighty men of valor. And the Most High said to Yahshua, Do not fear them, for I have delivered them into your hand. Not a man of them shall stand before you. Oh boy. Family, did you hear that? Did you hear that? The Most High said, I have delivered them into your hands. Just like we started off, we said that the Most High would put his light work in the hands of men sometimes to get at you, to reach out and touch you. But he said something else there that really caught my attention. He said, no man of them shall stand before you. And another text says of Joshua or Yahshua that no man shall ever stand before him all his days. That's powerful, family. That means literal. That no matter what's going on, no man can stand against you all your days. They can't stand to even look you in the eyes. Because when they do, they see man. They see a man that's standing tall and saying, don't mess around and find out. Praise the Most High. Yahshua therefore came upon them suddenly, having marched all night from Gilgal. So the Most High routed them before Yahsharal, killed them with a great slaughter at Gibeon, chased them along the road that goes to Beth Haran, and struck them down as far as Achaia and Makkedah. And it happened, as they fled before Yahsharal and were on the descent of Beth Haran, that the Most High cast down large hailstones from heaven on them as far as Achaia, and they died. Oh boy. See, family, this really caught my attention when I was reading this. See, the Most High put in that work himself. He'll throw some pumes at you himself. He dropped hailstones on their heads, family. Can you imagine